Hello, everybody. Thank you for the raid, Phoenix, and thank you for the follow, Smooth Jazz One. Welcome. Say hi, crew.
Hello.
Hi, everyone. I mean, hi, Drew. I'm so funny.
I am your humble dungeon wizard, Merlin the Magister. Yeah, no announcements today. Welcome to part 2 of Double Feature Weekend. Episode 42. Crazy shit happened yesterday. Get ready for more crazy shit. Let's handball this over to... let's go in the same order. Windy.
Yes, hello, I am WyndhamVossler, detective and part-time cat VTuber, and I play a bunch of RPGs and have some fun, and... yeah, I'm just hopelessly addicted to Satisfactory because of certain people. I will be streaming it next week.
Oh, okay.
Woo!
Amazing. Oh, let me get the volume of this correctly. Astrid.
Hello, I'm Astrid. And I stream a bunch of RPGs here on my Twitch channel. I'm also an artist. I draw a lot of cool characters and shiz. So you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and of course on my Twitch channel. Everything is at Astrid Arcana. And I hope we're all having a great day and looking forward to the game.
Amazing. Usubeni Yume.
No, it's me, Usubeni Yume. I don't know what that was.
Hey, it's
That
me.
was Merlin. Yeah.
That was
Usubeni Yume doing an impression of Merlin doing an impression of Yume.
Yeah, it's very convoluted.
So hi everyone. I spent an all-nighter finishing my book yesterday. I'm waiting for the second version of it to come in, so I can double check it, and then it'll be available, possibly on the merch website, but also some other retailers. Really looking forward to that, because that also means I'm starting my next 2 projects, which are a poetry collection and the second book of Lucy's origin story. I don't stream much here. I do occasionally. So if you ever feel like checking me out, you can find me on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Patreon. That's it.
Amazing. Yereza.
Hello, I am Yereza. I stream here on Twitch and I play Rowen Schmidt and Eve, created by I just wanted to say Ciaran Yume. I'm so sorry. Created by Yume. If you read in his backstory, Eve is like part of it. So go read it. That's it.
Very cool.
He only sees me as a D&D character.
Yeah.
You may only exist in D&D.
Yume is not real.
And finally, everyone's favorite snake.
Hi, my name is PastelTheSnake on both Twitch and Twitter. If you like TTRPGs or what you see here, we play a TTRPG on my channel on Thursdays at 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time. It's called Glitter Hearts, and it's about, magical girls. So, it's really fun.
Very cool. And of course, I'm your humble dungeon wizard, Merlin the Magister. I'm not streaming a bit at the moment. I won't be streaming over the next 2 weeks other than Heralds because uni and stuff. But after that, expect to see more Apex and maybe other Vidi games. Probably Pokemon. So yeah, world's most mediocre Valkyrie. Apart from that, I don't think we have any other announcements. We also have a donate button. So if you guys were interested in supporting the show and you have the money to do so, please don't give us rent money. Please don't. But if you are an oil daddy, etc., feel free. So, without further ado, I think we should get straight into the recap for episode 41. Which I think we should call, I haven't named the episode yet because it was literally yesterday and usually I kind of sit on it for a week. Any ideas? for last night's episode while I read the recap.
Creepy clones.
Creepy clones. All right. So, recap for episode 41. After the battle against Armesh, the group once again attempts to decide their course of action. Deciding to focus their efforts on Sundaresh and Emmyth's contract, they argue about what is to be done with the celestial bark of Solsan. Attempting to absorb the power, like he had done before, Dante communes with the piece of his patron, but is unable to control its influence. Dante grows, absorbing the power of the bark, and Emmyth, who attempts to save him. However, after multiple attempts, Ciaran is able to set him free and take away the bark, using all the spells he had left at his disposal. Not willing to give it back right away due to his concern for the group's safety, he selfishly keeps it from them until he feels they are ready. However, the combined pressure of both Emmyth and Rowen has him concede, and he gives the item back, deciding to take a short rest in Dante's house. Emmyth uses this as a chance to communicate with Sundaresh, the powerful wish dragon, creating a portal and transporting Emmyth into her lair. Handing over the trophy of Solsan, frees Sundaresh as she transforms into an ancient sapphire wish dragon of immeasurable power. Sensing a disturbance in the force, the rest of the group follows. I added that last bit. The rest of the group follows Emmyth into the portal, where they are attacked by a small ambush of mimics and a strange, misshapen clone. However, upon closer investigation, they come across the familiar face of Adam, malnourished and on the verge of death. His body has been the source of multiple clones. Breaking him out, Rowen pulls him out of the tube, and he regains his senses and calls out to her. Eve. And that, Heralds, is where we return. So, Heralds. Rowen, as you have him in your arms, his eyes flutter open, he reaches out and he grabs your face and immediately passes out.
Oh shit! Okay. Jeez. I make sure to keep his head away from all the sharp crystals.
The crystals. That's a
The crystals.
That's a deep cut.
What? Yeah, that was too deep for me.
Fuck me, that's what she said.
Yeah, I guess I just pick Adam up. And I turn around to the group and I go, I guess we'll have a welcome home present for Lucy.
That's a little fucked up.
Sorry. This is a stressful situation.
May I investigate him, Rowen?
Yeah, of course.
Merlin, can I make an Arcana check to make sure that there's no foul magics about?
Sure.
On his person.
Go for it.
That is a 32.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my lord. Okay. You give him a quick once over. You don't see any runes engraved on his body or anything. You're not sure. You don't have dispel magic on, so you can't sense any magic. He seems to be a very malnourished man.
Matif, will you do me the favor of looking at him to see if there's any foul magic about?
All right, that's probably smart. Okay, so I put my glasses on.
Mm-hmm.
This is when we roleplay, right? As the nerdy professor and the student who needs an A.
Yes, of course. Exactly what happens.
I feel like you're referring to a different kind of roleplay, Pastel.
Oh, sorry.
Whoa.
Right. Okay. You put on your glasses. You put on your glasses, and The body itself, he doesn't seem to be like inherently magical or anything, but obviously you see the magic of Sundaresh within the gem in his chest. Although as you're looking at it, you can see that there is some sort of incredibly powerful magic coming from it. But you can't really guess a school. You're assuming at this point it's like a blend of a lot of different types of magic. But the magic does seem to be like fading from it. And the crystal itself seems to be shrinking. As it appears his purpose has been fulfilled.
You look over at the sludge one. Is he magical?
It's dead. Well, you've turned it to crisp.
Oh, fuck yeah. I forgot. I'm gonna go with a no right now, maybe on later.
Okay.
You referring to his magical ability, Matif?
He's referring to the roleplay.
Well, seeing as there's nothing more that Ciaran can do at the moment, he will prestidigitation him any liquid or whatever he has on him. And I will put my cloak on him as well.
Okay.
Aww.
Yeah, he's got like a pair of like they're kind of like white shorts that he has on. That he seems to be like that he was just floating in. Apart from that, he's pretty much shirtless. And in the deepness of the cave, he is very like it is quite cold, and you do see he begins to shiver.
Does anyone know a doctor?
Look over at Rowen.
I only know a bit of medicine. I know, field medicine and all that. We could take him somewhere safe. We could. I'm sure. I would love to say Schoberg has good medicine, but I think first we should get out of this cave. There's no plants here.
That's a weird sentence out of context.
We want the plants.
That does sound like a good idea. But before we go, Merlin, can I make one more, I guess, look around to see if there's anything else in here that could be dangerous or interesting?
Sure, make an investigation check.
The 29.
Jesus
natural 20.
Christ.
Dude!
Oh.
Have you rolled anything but 18, 19, and 20s?
Not at least with investigation and Arcana. It's usually pretty high.
Bruh.
Jesus. Far out. Natural 20. Alright, so you do a quick zoom. Do you go back into like the main chamber?
How long would that take if I were to do that?
Like not long.
It's
Nope.
just around
Okay.
the corner.
No, it's natural 20.
Yeah, so if it's not too long, then I will explore it.
Okay. You find 40,000 gold pieces in a chest.
Whoa!
Oh my.
You find 1,000 gold pieces worth of sapphires, non-magical.
Oh, hubba.
Emmyth, calm down. Stop drooling.
Sorry, it's actually star sapphire. So that's 1,000 gold pieces worth of star sapphire. You find a giant painting of three like children. A girl in her late teens, a girl in her early teens, and then a girl who's maybe like 5 or 6.
Interesting.
You find. Let me re-roll this. I don't like those items. Oh, right. It's doing it lots of times.
We're not taking that painting with us. Matif will put his head in his hands and be like, no, what are we gonna do with the paint? No, we're leaving that here.
Well, who are these three individuals? And it may be important.
Okay. So you find 2 spell scrolls. One is a sixth level spell, Summon Fiend.
Ooh.
The other one is... Alright.
I'm so sorry. Does that spell mean he could technically summon Sycamore?
I mean, technically.
Make a deal.
Just summon him to have like tea time.
And the other one, I'll say just for the meme, Bigby's hand. Let's write those both down.
Can you
And I will.
Sorry.
Okay, so there is
No,
more.
I was just going to.
There is more.
Okay.
You also find...
I'm just saying everything that
sorry.
I see, everything that I see, I'll also tell the party,
Alright.
so they know it's there too.
Cool. I'm gonna in world info. I'm gonna put all of the items. You
I
find
think we should have learned. Sorry.
Sorry, please you go.
I was just gonna say, I think we should have learned at this point not to take anything from here.
I mean, you're really good at finding stuff, Ciaran. Are you sure this is your first adventure?
It is. I have many adventures in my head though, which is yes,
I guess let's make you natural. Damn.
impressive.
Impressive.
God.
Give me one second. I'm trying to find stuff.
I would assume this picture depicts the sisters?
Are you going to investigate it closer? Are you just?
I
I mean,
would
like,
love
are you gonna get a close look at it?
I
Look
would
at the
like.
back
To.
and see if it's like dated or something.
Ooh.
It's a Polaroid. It just has the date in the bottom.
That's funny.
When we do investigate it though, I think it would be wise if I use my mage hand to turn it around instead of touching it.
That's a really good idea. Can I just support Ciaran because I think he has a better investigation than I do?
Sure. Go for it.
The 12. Am I rolling at advantage?
You are.
Oh.
Oh, I bump into you because I'm so curious.
You
D12.
don't see anything out of the ordinary. You get a closer look. The 3 girls are all of different like lineages. One of them is like a fire genasi. She's got like fire hair. One of them is the older one is a dragonborn. There is no like a blue dragonborn. And the other one is a young human girl, or at least appears human.
What? Oh my gosh.
Who's
That is creepy.
the Dragonborn is the eldest?
Yes.
Or the tallest? Okay.
Definitely eldest.
Mm-hmm.
Were you still talking about extra things, Merlin?
I'm still looking at stuff. Give me just a moment. This is a dragon's
Oh my
horde,
God.
so there is actually stuff. I just need to figure out what's here.
True,
All the
you just
dangerous loot.
rolled a nat 20.
Yeah, it's a nat 20 as well, so I'm gonna give you everything that's in this room. I just need to figure out what's in here.
Oh my god.
I didn't expect you to roll a natural 20. I didn't even expect you guys to search it.
What a way to start off an episode.
Emmyth, are you doing okay? You seem to be drooling at the mouth.
I try to pull my eyes away from the clear amount of loot that's here. Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. Very fine.
There's
Then look
almost
back at it.
40,000 gold here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I can see that.
Useless.
What?
What will we ever do with 40,000 gold?
I don't know. Oh, I mean, if you don't need it, if you don't want it. You know, I'm always up to be a donor.
We could buy a ship.
Oh, see, that's the shit I'm talking about.
But we've bought the ship already with Lucy.
Shh, no. A bigger one.
Oh.
Yes. You see? Once you start thinking big, you'll never go back. And then this is when I start breaking out into I Want It All from High School Musical 3, sung by Sharpay and Ryan. Quote, don't you see that bigger is better and better is bigger. A little bit is never enough.
No.
No. I want it all. Oh.
Here we are. This will be the last one.
Unironically, super good though.
There we are. I posted in World Info what you get. Horseshoes of the Zephyr. Braces of Defense. Dragon Scale Mail. Bracket Sapphire. Flame Tongue. Instant Fortress.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't even know what half that shit is.
Yeah. What? Horseshoes.
We've got
of the
horseshoes,
Zephyr?
yeah.
You fly with them? No, wait, horseshoes, not winged shoes. What the fuck is wrong with me?
They're probably
You can
for
put
Apple
them on,
Princess, aren't they?
Yeah, you can put them on Apple Princess.
Oh, they're horseshoes! I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. What the fuck?
It's like, why don't these fit on me? Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. It makes Apple Princess be able to run over water or lava because she slightly floats.
Hell yeah.
She leaves no tracks and ignores difficult terrain.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that is cool. She can also walk for up to 12 hours without suffering exhaustion.
Gee.
Oh my god!
Also, I'm gonna put this in World Info chat. Apple Princess is actually a warhorse, so it'll be yeah. So she gets a little bit of a buff, not much, but a little bit.
Yeah, I like that. Ooh, who of you is wearing no armor and no shield?
Me.
I think
Matif,
might
Ciaran, and
like
Dante,
embrace-
I believe,
Yeah, it's usually magic users.
yeah.
or
Or,
monks.
I mean, like leather armor or something.
Well, I mean,
And-
2 of the 3 magic users have mage armor, which is very good.
Yeah, but you still got a plus to it.
Yeah. I'm just saying Dante can increase his AC once a day.
Ooh.
And if you want it, you gotta ask for it.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone... Does anyone else want him?
Ciaran could care less about all these things.
Is it? Do you need to attune to it though?
You do.
Okay.
Guys, whoever wears the dragon scale mail will be able to detect Sundaresh if she's
Oh.
within 30 miles of them.
Ooh.
That's
That is
perfect.
so.
Oh,
I believe the only person who would be able to wear it though would be Emmyth or you, Rowen, at the moment.
And I really like my
Your plate
armor.
mail. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not really wearing anything. Well, the 3 items I have. Wait, does this require attunement? Yeah. Right?
Yeah. I think it would be less. Wait, scale mail 5e.
Yes, it does require attunement.
You would be worse off, Emmyth, because you're wearing breastplate +2.
Like, currently? What are you saying?
If you wear the scale mail, you will go down in AC.
Oh, right.
You will also have disadvantage on stealth.
No.
Oh, gross.
No.
John,
Ain't about
Emmyth.
that shit.
We have this amazing armor and no one can use it.
I could just keep it, and when we want to detect Sundi, we can just slip it on and check.
We're gonna have a whole
What
armory
character?
in like the bag of holding eventually.
Yeah.
Out of
Just run a
character, there's
shop.
one person who can also use it. When they might return.
Ooh, how convenient.
Oh my god! Instant Fortress is such a cool item.
It's
What?
amazing.
Holy
Can you
shit.
read it out
Yes.
for people who don't know what it does? Because that people includes me.
You can use an action to place this 1-inch metal cube on the ground and speak its command word. The cube rapidly grows into a fortress that remains until you use an action to speak the command word that dismisses it, which works only if the fortress is empty.
Oh my god, wait. Oh,
It's a square tower, 20 feet on a side and 30 feet high, with arrow slits on all sides and a battlement atop. Oh my
that is
god!
fucking juicy.
It's also
Incredible!
made of adamantine as well.
Oh!
Ugh.
God damn! Dante, are you writing all this down?
Oh.
Also, who of you wants a flame sword?
Flamesword's amazing.
Yeah.
I can't use it.
I can't use it.
Ciaran can use it if he wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
Master, do you think it'd be wise to just throw all these in the bag of holding that you contain?
Yeah. Well, we should definitely bring all this along. So if no one needs anything right now, we should just save it for later.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Does this painting fit inside there?
It's too wide, isn't it?
Yeah, there's no way. It's like a
Does it
huge,
look-
like 4 feet by 6 feet portrait.
But is it one of those paintings painted on wood? Or could we cut it out of the frame and roll it up?
You could cut it out of the frame and roll it up, sure.
Let's do that.
Oh.
Like Ciaran asks Dante and he just pulls out a dagger and starts like cutting apart priceless art.
Yeah, so Dante cuts it, brings out his potato peeling knife, and
Just 1 second. Having grown up in a castle and living there for hundreds of years, and being around a lot of art, probably, would I know that you can just remove the tags in the back and like peel off the art from the statue?
sure.
May I suggest doing that?
Right as Dante pulls out all his 4 daggers.
Oh my god! We can use the daggers to loosen the tags in the back. Matif, could you take a look at... Oh, you've already taken a look at the painting, haven't you?
No.
Before
No,
we touch...
only Ciaran has made that check, and then...
Maybe before we touch it, could you see if it's cursed?
Let's see. Arcana?
Mm-hmm.
I'm asking Merlin.
Oh, sorry.
What's this for?
You
Sorry,
did.
specifically?
To see if the painting is... Oh, I guess I could just put on my glasses.
Sure. You put on your glasses. The painting is not magical.
Cool. I give the thumbs up to Rowen.
All right, I get to work.
All right. So.
Art theft.
Give me one
Hell
moment.
yeah.
I'm about to send you guys something very important.
Oh, shit. All right.
So, you begin carving, like, you basically, you know, remove the painting from the board that it was on. You remove the canvas from the wooden board. And as you take it off, you see that there is something else. There is another art piece on the back.
Oh. Okay.
You spin it around, and I'm posting something in world info.
Oh my god, is it gonna be the symbol? Wait, what?
Except it's this without all of the writing. It's just a blank world map.
Shit.
Oh no.
Oh, one of it's a little bit off. It should be over the sapphire swamp. You get it. You get the point.
Yeah.
Show it to the people.
Give me a moment.
Can you put it?
I'm making the map
screen?
good, and then I'll do it. There we are.
Oh.
I'm making a proper version.
Right. If these are the sisters, would it make sense to assume that these might be their locations?
Oh, there we are. This is what they
Seems
see.
about right. It's the Bermuda Triangle.
Oh my
knew it.
god.
I knew it.
They want to do something with the Mulligan Ocean.
Oh my god!
Bermuda.
It was an interesting discovery. I do wonder if the triangulated positions might be important.
Matif will give this incredulous look to Ciaran, like, yeah, it is. Thank you for noticing.
Oh my god.
It's okay. It's their way of foreplay.
Ciaran wasn't paying attention.
I mean, if Lucy has more knowledge about this whole situation, I think it would be a really good idea to ask him once we find him.
Why would Lucy know?
Because he's apparently been in contact with the sisters.
Oh, shall we?
Would have an idea.
Yes. I would like to meet this interesting character that always seems to come up.
Yeah, he always seems to come up.
We love you, Matif.
Shall we get out of this dragon's lair?
Let's get out of here. Yeah.
All right.
Has Emmyth taken any of the gold, or has she?
Yeah.
What number did I say? Was it 80,000?
40.
40.
Cheap as you almost doubled it. By accident.
It was 40
may I-
and then some. Sorry.
Star sapphires, right?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
and then it's 1,000 GP worth. Star. Sapphire.
I'm just worried about the gold.
I feel like Ciaran would grow attached to those.
He will actually take 3 of them.
Okay.
Oh.
Does this mean I can add 40k to my inventory?
To the squad's inventory. Don't know about just to yours.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I might take some of those sapphires as well because I know they can be used for spell components for higher level spells.
Oh.
Okay.
True.
It is precisely why
Well-
Ciaran is taking them.
I mean, I will take the gold, but unless anyone interferes, I'm gonna try and take all of it. And then if someone wants me to split, then I guess I'll split.
I'm your bodyguard. I'm gonna shut my mouth.
I know you will.
I'm just gonna tell you to put it down. I'm not gonna ask you for any.
I will not break eye contact with Matif as I continue to put it in my bag.
Just shoveling gold in.
Yeah, but I will, like, stare him real
You realize
hard.
there's a giant hole in your bag, right?
Oh, true. Isn't
Yeah.
that heavy? Didn't you give it to Dante? He has, a very practical bag.
Emmyth did realize that there was a hole in the bag. Unfortunately, Astrid did not remember. So rewriting it back, I will be grabbing a crap ton of it to shove it all in the bag of holding, which I guess we can call the group's fund.
Now I'm just
How-
imagining a scene where Dante has like the bag of holding over his shoulder, and Emmyth is like crouching to reach it, and just putting money in Dante's bag while staring at Matif.
Oh my god, that is so funny. Wait.
Just like Emmyth in like a goblin crouch.
Yeah, that's what I'm imagining.
Yes.
File for that.
Yes. That's exactly how I see it right now.
May I just, while we take care of the money, may I get some warm socks out of my inventory and slip them on Adam?
Sure.
Like,
pull out
I'm
some-
holding him like in a piggyback hold, and I just slip some socks on him.
You watch Rowen pull out some like pink fluffy socks that she's for some reason been carrying this whole campaign. And slips them on to Adam's feet.
Comfy.
Yeah, I don't want him to get cold feet.
May I also check in with my potato army back at Dante's house and see if everything's all right?
Sure. So you mentally connect with the potato army. And all you hear is like a chorus of like, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you just get like mental images of them like marching around the house.
Everything seems to be in order.
Next time you check in, there's a revolution.
They've tied up Dante's family.
This is now the second plot. It's the potato
This is the B
kingdom.
plot. This is the B plot now, guys. I told you there would be more nations next campaign. This is the beginning of one of them.
Oh my gosh.
Cool. So, you guys finish up in Sundaresh's lair.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys are going to make your way up?
Yeah.
Cool. You guys make your way up and out of the cave, up into the warm, muggy swamp. Yeah, that lays above.
Not through the portal then.
The portal disappeared when you guys walked through it.
I see. Based on the map that we saw earlier, I imagine we are in the Sapphire Swamp.
Yeah, I think Matif, and Dante have been here before, actually.
And would you two mind leading the way back? Oh, sorry, the 3 of you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
This isn't a great spot to be in.
No.
This is much longer than I wanted to spend.
So,
If I may, could I ask you to open a portal to Steniborga?
Steniboga.
What's... Thank you. How about we go there?
I don't really have a great memory of any of the trees in Steniboga.
Yes, you
I
do,
see.
just to the south.
What? Just to the south? I mean,
The one that you were,
Definitely
like,
around-
floating. This is, like, episode 3 or 4.
the one where I was floating, the one where I wasn't there.
Well, after it, you were there. You were there when you woke up.
Okay, yeah. So we can go there.
Yeah.
We just need to find some big plant nearby. So can we just like walk northwards until we find the first massive tree?
So you guys remember the last time you were here and you had to basically get some rowboats to get to this part of the swamp. The rest is all very deep water and like crocodiles. But there is like there's like a group of mangrove trees just right next to you on this little embankment that you guys are on.
We can use those.
Yeah.
Speaking of, before we do that, if I remember correctly, there were 7 statues last time we were here. Are they still
You weren't here, Ciaran.
standing? But when I go up there, would I notice them?
Sure, you notice the 7 standing stones, yes.
Are you guys okay if I investigate these?
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
Oh, on the topic of 7 things, I would like to impart everything we found out about the Septad to Em and Ciaran.
Yeah, because that was literally 2 hours ago. Yep.
Yes.
Oh
We've
shit,
been kind of busy.
Cool. Ciaran, make an investigation check.
Oh, yes. That is a 13. Huh.
13. It's not hard to find. On all of the standing stones in extremely tiny writing, is basically a well, on each of them in very large is a bunch of runes. With a 13, you're not sure particularly what the runes are doing. You're right now, you know, it's been a big day. Your brain's not particularly piecing everything together. But you do see in tiny writing is like a hand-carved contract in tiny writing near the base. They've kind of been like covered in mud, which is basically like those who entered the cave waive all of their rights to choice when discussing with the elder dragon Sundaresh. Those of poor mental capacity shall be forced to make a wish against their what's the word?
Better judgment.
Against their better judgment as the dragon sees fit in her infinite wisdom.
Very TOS.
Yeah, basically.
Did
Yeah.
Cindy write that?
Well, there does not seem to be anything of value here. Let's continue on.
All right. May I look at the standing stones and see if they have anything to do with the Septad?
Sure.
Or are those really just 7? Yeah, I'll just do an investigation.
Go for it.
7.
7. You don't find anything new that Ciaran doesn't find.
Yeah, and Adam's really heavy. Let's go on.
All right, Dante, you making up a portal?
Yep.
Cool. Dante walks over to the grouping of mangrove trees and creates a portal. Unlike the normal portals where you step like through it, you have to like go down into it. So Dante conjures up the portal, and you'll basically have to jump in. but you get spat out sideways. It's like some portal physics.
That's cool.
Yeah. All of you tumble through the portal and are immediately hit by the cool winds of Markovia.
Ooh.
So you enter into a forest that to some of you is extremely familiar. This is where you fought the spawn of Vutane a long time ago.
The original fight?
The original Vutane fight, the OG. You see the blackened, dead tree stump just as you left it. And yeah, you don't see anything else of note. You guys do remember
Ciaran
that
will use-
north is to the direction to the town from here. Yes, Ciaran.
He will use his last 4th level spell slot, Fire Shield, to keep Adam warm in the colder weather.
Okay. Ciaran is surrounded in a flaming shield. Yeah, cool.
Were we, like, not allowed in this town again? There was some reason why...
Lucy was banned.
Lucy arrested here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is where the
Lucy fucked it up for everyone.
this is where Lucy had his like court case and he climbed that clock tower.
That's what I fucking thought, yep.
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 So he's banned. You guys aren't. He was though.
Cool.
So you guys make him away through the forest with Dante's nature knowledge and Matif and Emmyth's general memory of the journey. You guys follow the path out of the forest and up towards you can see the giant city of Steniboga, the Walls of God, which is an enormous walled city to the very south of Markovia's border. And you can see that the township just outside of the city has been built up a little bit. That it's got its own like makeshift wooden like walls and ramparts. And you can see that there is another newer looking building made out of cobblestone, which seems to be larger than the rest, which is just off to the side.
Within the walls or outside?
Yes,
of them?
within the walls, but it's there's the main like township outside of the city, and then kind of offset from the rest of the town is this cobblestone building.
Okay.
So you guys make your way up the road. You guys get some memories of fighting off the Myconids that were coming up the road. Your first meeting with Lev Minsk, and make your way to the gates of the township outside of Steniboga. You see that there are 2 guards standing there. One of them looks over to you, kind of surprised that there are travelers at all. And he says, "Yes, hello. How can I help you?"
Just passing through.
Is there some kind of hospital or something we can take our friend to?
He kind of like looks around a little bit and he says, "You see, I'm afraid the gates are closed into the city, but there may be some others who can help you. I've heard that the orphanage has some people, some healers, but there may be some other people around. I'm very sorry."
The orphanage sounds like a good place to start.
I think we're supposed to go there anyway, right?
Yeah.
We're talking about Lucy's orphanage, right?
I mean, we don't
What was the name
know.
of it again?
It's Moonflower.
Moonflower.
Oh, I had Windrose in my mind for some reason.
Not far off.
It
Can you
glitched
point us
out
in the
for me.
direction?
What was the name?
What was
Moonflower?
The Moonflower.
the guards look to you and they said, "Yes, before you enter, we will need you to, if you could just hold your hand out for us."
Yeah, I'll do it.
They basically get these like big like ink stamps and like stamp your hand, which is basically like a. It has some words in Markovian that I don't believe anyone here speaks Markovian. Oh wait, no, Dante does. Yeah.
Yeah, and I can also read anything.
Okay, yeah.
I can read anything. as
You
well.
can also read anything. So Dante and Matif, you see that the there's basically like a coin. There's writing on the top and then on the bottom, and then like a symbol in the center. The top of it says for the Red Emperor, and then the bottom section is basically temporary visitors pass. And then in the center is a symbol you guys have seen before. It's just the crest of Markovia. So it's the two. I'll link it again in the in world info, which is two phoenixes, like a two-headed phoenix, holding a mace and a sword. Yeah, got it. So yeah, that is what you guys all get stamped on your hands. And they let you into the township.
All right. I guess we hurry towards the orphanage because I don't want Adam to stay out any longer.
Okay.
That's a good call.
Let's go.
All right. You guys all hurry over to the large cobblestone building. As you guys get closer, you realize that the roof is actually, it's a thatched roof, so it has grass and various other plant matter on top to keep the lower levels warm. And out the front, you can see that it's still partially under construction, but it is functional. There's a sign outside, which is, with the Moonflower Orphanage. And yeah, you guys make your way to the door and head on through, and immediately you hear the sounds of dozens of children, echoing throughout the building. You enter inside, and you can see that there is an old woman, doing some knitting behind like the counter at the front. There's a sign behind her that says, "We've had 0 days since the last fall." And then also
I'm not loose right now.
What was that?
I was saying, I know I'm not loose right now, but hearing this makes me really happy.
And there's
Aw.
also a sign on the back that says Employee of the Month, and then below that is a little badge that says Anushka. It's just a portrait of the same lady. So you guys enter in, and you see Anushka is behind the counter, and she looks up and she says, "Oh my, it's been a while since I've seen you all."
You know
I
this
have to say
lady.
that name sounds familiar.
You guys met her ages ago. She's specifically referring to Matif, Dante, and Emmyth. She kind of looks at
Yes.
Ciaran and Rowen a bit confusedly. Anushka
she
is
has
the
been-
one who helped run. Oh my god, what was her name? Who helped? God, I don't even think I have notes from that far back.
Like, she was like the smuggling. She like ran the smuggling company while that one halfling was on the tree, right?
Yes.
She was the helper of Nikita.
Nikita, that's the
what's her
one.
name?
Yeah, she was like one of Nikita's employees, but she has since taken over running the Moonflower.
Mhm.
So yeah, there's this old woman. She looks up. She's, Oh, you've come at just the right time. I think I have to show you downstairs.
Oh?
Come with me.
It's been a while. What do you need to show us?
She hops up, she grabs her cane, and she begins like hobbling into the hall. She kind of like stops and claps her hands together. And then a younger woman appears from around the corner, who has like two children, like kind of like berating her. She's got one that's like wrapped around to her leg screaming, and then one that she's like half carrying who's just like crying. And Anushka's just like, oh, I think that we need to close up for the evening. I know it's like 10 o'clock in the morning, but I think we need to close up. And she like winks, and this lady just has the most incredulous look of like confusion. She's like, yeah, okay. Do we let the kids outside? And Anushka's like, not yet. Just feed them some more lemonade. I'm sure it'll be fine. And she continues hobbling down the hall.
I walk past the woman. My prayers are with you, and I follow Anushka.
She looks at you, and she quickly puts something into your hand, Rowen.
Oh.
And it just
Okay.
says, daycare workers union requires more money. Like, please post to this address to support daycare workers.
Oh, sweetie! All of my money is sentimental, and I can't spend it. It's all gift from friends. It's fine. We're 40k. We can spend some money. Anyway.
Yeah. Anushka continues downstairs, kind of like waving you guys down. And as you guys enter into the hallway, she kind of like moves to the side to let you through. She turns around and locks the door, and you can see that there's 5 different locks on this door, which she one by one like locks every single one before continuing showing you downstairs. It winds down for a considerable while. Like, you guys are like, wait, isn't this just supposed to be some like orphanage? And maybe 15 or so meters underground, it opens up into this large open area where you can see there are many like sick beds that have people in various states of injury, kind of like, resting. There are some people with their arms propped up, incredibly bandaged. There's a couple of people who are absolutely riddled with injury, and you see that right down the back there seems to be a table, like a large table with a map with many people like around it, kind of talking and discussing amongst themselves. And there appears to be other rooms that kind of branch off this main room. But yeah, you guys are shown into this room, and Anushka walks off towards the table.
Is anybody else here? I'm sorry, did I?
There's people in like sick beds who are being like, who are resting and being tended to, and there's a lot of people down the other end near this big table. There's maybe like 20 or so people in this room, 20, 25.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Anushka begins walking to the big table.
I just realized that I am carrying a person who looks exactly like the... No, wait, I don't know. Never mind. I continue following Anushka.
Okay.
Shit, didn't Adam try to like burn this place down?
I think Adam killed Lucy's mom's sister, and I don't think he's...
Yeah, but I don't know if they'd know that here.
Yeah. Right.
Cool. Rowen, are you gonna put Adam down on one of the sick beds?
Oh, I would really love to put him down in one of the sick beds, but stay by his side, but stay in earshot of
Everyone else?
conversation.
Cool. As you place him down, one of the people up near the table kind of takes a look over and he walks over. He's in like a nurse's uniform with an apron and kind of other various like scrubs on. And he pulls out a kit and begins getting to work, kind of like taking stock of what's happened to this man.
Thank you so much.
He attaches the medieval equivalent of an IV.
It's a slightly tilted vase that drips stuff into his mouth.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what it is. No, it's one of those, oh my god. Oh, thank you for the biddies, Dinky Dino.
Aww.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dinky.
Very much.
It's one of those, it's an unglazed pot where, like, water, like, slowly seeps through.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, you guys, apart from Rowen, who stays with Adam, walk over to the table. People move out of the way and make room for you. And you see at the head of this table in this makeshift rusty armor, kind of like a sword in front of her, is this older Markovian woman, dark skin, extremely curly hair. Kind of looks over at you and she says, well, it's so nice to see y'all. I think I've heard so much about y'all from Anushka and from various other stories from around the place. I hope you may have heard of me, but I've definitely heard of you. My name's Mary. I was Lucy's mother.
Oh, very nice to meet you. Well, we all know Lucy. And well, I guess, we're looking for him currently.
What do you mean y'all are looking for him? I heard he passed away. I got word from one of my sources that he was killed by that traitor, that goddamn traitor Adam. My dear boy was just fighting for this country, and that disgusting man did horrific things to my son.
I
want to
kind
look
of
over at Adam.
Yep, I put a wet towel like over his eyes, pretending to like tend to his fever, but just to cover his face.
Sure.
Nice. Well, we hate to whiplash you emotionally like this, but we know that his soul still remains alive and out there. His, body may not be intact at the moment, but believe it or not, we're still in contact with him, actually.
Oh my gosh. You must be one of those rebirth believers or whatever, but I truly do believe that my son is passed on.
No.
And she kind of like walks over and she grabs your hand and she just says, "Look, I believe that he's out there somewhere and I will meet with him one day as well. Everything is okay." She like gives you a big hug.
Look at me. Okay, I'll just like awkwardly like do a light pat on her back. Okay. Listen, no. I like grab, like kind of like very gently, kind of grab her by the chin just so she can make sure that she's looking at me. Look at me. I don't mean metaphorically, or I'm not one to believe in some god or some reincarnation shit. I mean, we have talked to him.
She begins, she walks over to Rowen, who she can see is like over there, and she kind of, she like taps you on the shoulder, Rowen.
Yes?
Do you like spin around?
I do.
She like grabs your hands and she says, "And you must be Emmyth. I've heard so much about you and Lucy. You must have had such a romance. I heard you two were very cute together last time you were in town."
Oh my god.
While she talks, I kind of awkwardly point at Emmyth. I'm Rowen. I've actually only known your son for a few weeks. That lady over there, that is Emmyth, and she's right.
Oh, she
Lucy's
looks
still.
she completely ignoring you. She looks over to Emmyth and she walks over. She's like, "Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. I just, my Lucy, he does have a thing for those like platinum blonde women. I apologize."
Good to know. Anyway, yes,
that Eve girl, I truly did love her. Like, I feel so bad that they were split apart and my Lucy had to go their separate ways. But you are very
yes.
pretty.
Oh, why, thank you very much. I appreciate the compliment. Anyways, moving past this, we have magical means of, well, talking to him. You can just
Now-
ask this little one over here.
I don't believe in no
Just in
necromancy.
Dante.
Whatever dark magics you were using to commune with my
No,
dead
no, no,
son's
no.
soul, I suggest that you stop it immediately.
He's not dead. Oh my goodness. He's not. He is not deceased. All right. His
Emmyth?
body may be not here. Yes, Rowen.
We could just show her once he's back. We don't have a guarantee that we'll succeed.
And she walks over to Dante. Now, ain't you just the cutest? What is your name?
Hi. My name's Dante. I'm from Kartoffel, so I kind of grew up close to.
Oh my gosh. I knew your parents when they were so much younger. I cannot believe how much you've grown. Our towns are so close to each other that, I don't think we, talk to each other as much as we should. You say hi to your parents next time you're in town.
Of course.
She looks over to Matif. Now you
Who has
must...
been awkwardly standing here this entire time.
And you must be Matif. Now, do I have the story for you, Matif? I actually know your mama.
Oh.
Yeah, she was traveling around when she was a lot. I knew her in my teen years. That's why I've got this wonderful accent. I got it from her. She kind of spread around the whole village, in fact. But yeah, it is not so nice. She told us so much about you. She was in town maybe, 30, 40 years ago. But you were off on your adventures, and she talked about you so much.
I can't believe she did that. That's strange.
She gets lonely. And she is an absolutely lovely woman.
He looks really guilty after she says that she gets lonely.
And who might you be? Looking at Ciaran.
Hello, Mother. My name is Ciaran.
Oh, you don't have to be so formal. You don't have to call me Mother.
What
You
do
can
I
call
say
me
next?
Ma'am if you want.
What?
I'm sorry, I'm uncomfortable around mothers.
My God.
You see, I don't know whether that's some kind of kink thing or some sort of like undealt with trauma, so I'm just gonna leave that on the table there. It is very nice to meet you.
Ciaran, just call her by her name.
He's sweating.
It's the most simple, the simplest concept, and he's freaking out.
But it is such great timing that y'all showed up. This is our secret headquarters for the resistance against this horrible, horrible emperor. if that's what he calls himself. More like a
Yeah,
dictator.
I'm sorry. Ma'am? I'm sorry, what was her name again?
Mary.
Mary, how were you expecting us?
Well, I always hoped I heard my dear Lucy was hanging around some interesting individuals. I heard what he did in the war. He may not think, but I have connections everywhere. I heard some of what y'all were getting up to. And so I knew that when the time came and when I was planning for this here rebellion, that I knew you would show up eventually. Whether that was when I had a sword through my heart and I had to point you in the direction, or whether we were preparing to do said battle. But I'm glad you're here now.
Matif is gonna look at Emmyth and kind of give the shrug of like, do you know about this?
Do the wide-eyed, quick, subtle shake of the head like, no.
She kind of looks at you both and is like, oh, do you not understand the political situation that is occurring here in Markovia?
No, ma'am.
Well, I guess I should, let you know quick smart. So, our beloved Empress, she was, brutally assassinated by members of the, what we have called the Red Brotherhood. These crazy motherfuckers who have started, trying to build some sort of cult up in the capital. And they tried to get the prince too, but I heard he escaped, which is nice. But,
Oh gosh.
they've started, they've stopped all the boats coming in and out of the country and blocking off all the roads and killing any travelers making their way from town to town. We can't even get into Steniboga. And they've started taking children again. I'm sure Lucy would have told some of you about that. I hope he would have.
Taking children for what?
She looks at you. Did Lucy not explain what happened the last time children went missing in Markovia?
Out of character,
mean-
I briefly kind of remember it.
There was a time where I remember, I think it was like the first time we met Dante's elk friend, where we were in the forest and we saw this encampment that was like using children as like soldiers.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I briefly remember something about kids being taken to be unwillingly put into like armies and shit.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure, hey, Yume, I'm pretty sure Lucy's explained this before, right? Pretty sure?
Pretty sure, yeah.
Those were literally like the things that he was saying on the clock tower and the courthouse.
Yeah. So basically,
Yeah.
from what Lucy's told you previously, just to recap it for you guys, the reason Lucy left the military was because they were using child soldiers to like throw off the enemy. They would send in like hordes of child soldiers first and then follow it with the actual army just to throw off whoever they were attacking.
That is so messed up.
Oh my god.
And that's the
I just
reason
couldn't remember.
that's the reason he left, and that's why he was trying to inspire change and rebellion within Markovia is to stop this from happening.
Couldn't remember if we knew or like if just our characters didn't know, or you know, we
Regardless,
know outside of the game.
Mary will explain it to you regardless about what.
Okay.
Oh,
That's what happened like maybe 5-6 years ago. Children started going missing across the country, but nothing seemed to have like people like the guards weren't investigating it. There was nobody like actively doing anything about it, and people were getting really worried. There was a lot of distrust amongst neighbors, amongst villagers, and no one seemed to be able to catch who they were. Like spooky stories appeared, like started getting told to stop, children from like wandering out after dark, wandering alone. And she said that when Lucy was in the military, he was a part of a battle against the Awa Republic where they sent out several hundred children. And that kind of broke him. And she said she heard of what had happened, but she didn't really see him a lot after that. Yeah, so she'll say that. And it started happening again, so we know what's happening. I think it's that asshole, Lev Minsk, and we need to stop this before this happens again, and before our babies get put in the line of fire. And that's why we've set up in an orphanage so that we can kill whatever motherfuckers decide to take these babies.
May I turn to the group for a second?
Mm-hmm.
And say, well, it is my belief that whether or not we want to use our resources to help their noble cause, it still would seem that our end goals would align. Would you be willing to help them? Looking to everyone.
Everyone?
Yeah, well, obviously, no one's saying anything. Obviously.
And to answer Dinky Dino, it's always dark here in Heralds.
Well, not always. We found
Especially when it comes
a
to
baby mimic.
That's true.
All right. Well, ma'am, what do you need us to do? Oh, may I just have a minute of your time before we talk about a plan?
Yeah, of course. What do you need? Rowen, apologies. I can't get the name Emmyth out of my head whenever I see you. I apologize.
It's okay. That's also a long story, and I understand you getting confused. So, more importantly, I need to show you something, and I would like to guide her closer to the bed. And
sure. And who is this?
No, guys. Listen, my heart belongs to Sind. My loyalty belongs to Hal. There's no more space for another woman. Okay.
Not even for M?
What?
Not even for me.
Emmyth, my life belongs to M. Now that we have this out of the way.
My love, my loyalty, and my life.
Yes.
All of 3 different women.
Listen. So I would like to lead her towards Adam. Before I remove this towel, I need you to know that the Adam that has been around and has been doing these things is not the Adam that Lucy grew up with, and he has been manipulated by a wish dragon to do his bidding. The clone is still out there, but this is the original Adam, and he did nothing wrong.
She just looks at him. She turns away. And
I ready an action to defend him in case something happens.
She looks at him, and you can see her cheeks begin to get extremely red. Her eyes kind of narrow. She reaches for her sword, realizes she's left it on the table, looks up at you, makes a kind of an annoyed face, I really want to kill this guy. But she looks at you and she doesn't think you're lying. So she sighs and walks back to the table, occasionally glancing at the bed.
Oh.
Well, I think that you should get him out of here as fast as possible, because if he isn't what you say he is, I am gonna shank him so hard.
If he isn't what I say he is, I will help you with it.
She reaches
But
her
I-
hand across the desk.
All right, I shake it. Is that what you wanted me to do?
Yes, it is. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. She shakes your hand back.
He never said he was anything. He's been out this entire time.
Yeah, he's just passed
Oh,
out. So.
what I say he is, like, I just vouch for him. If yeah.
So, anyways, our plan. We've got a couple of 100 people ready to go, and we're gonna take this straight to the capital. Gonna go to the Stolica, and we're gonna try and take down the Emperor right now before he can consolidate any more power. And we would love to have you guys on board. And I think now is probably the good time. I think you should be the ones to kill him. All of us here, we're pretty capable fighters, but we're not magical in any way. And I think you might need that to get the upper hand on him.
Ciaran is no war strategist, but when she announces her plan, can I do some type of check to see the feasibility of a plan and the success rate?
Sure, make a... This is where there needs to be like a strategy check. I don't
Would I do
believe-
that too, since I'm a seasoned soldier and
Sure.
Kingsguard?
I would say, let's go with history. I think that would be a good one. Like, history.
Would I make a
and-
straight roll?
Yeah, you make a straight roll, and then Ciaran make a straight roll as well.
All right.
Rolled a 20.
Yeah, let's listen to Kier.
Everyone's giving me ideas, and it's helping me form.
Cool.
Uh-huh.
So, Ciaran, as a minor royal, or not a, sorry, as someone in nobility, right? You are familiar with the Stolica. As a child, you had visited, and you know that the castle itself is extensive, and that the private chambers of the ruling official at the time is at the very tallest tower, right at the very center. So you know that to get there, you either need to fight through the entire castle, or you need to somehow fly up to the chambers.
And then, so I look towards the group once again and say, I do appreciate their conviction, but I also worry that it might be a suicide mission for these people, as we are facing the Markovian army, and if they are willing to use child soldiers, I would not think that they would shy away from other more drastic measures. Who knows what we might find up there, and a direct approach does not seem wise.
No, absolutely not. You're kidding these people, no offense to them, but aren't exactly an army that's trained for their entire lives and learned to put their lives above everyone else's at any cost. Frankly, just with the kind of people that I've come across, I can say that I don't know if they're going to last a second. Whether that be physically or mentally.
How about sending the army as a distraction and keeping them outside, and sending a small team of people up into the tower?
A much
You're
better
setting up-
idea.
You're setting up the distraction army as a suicide squad.
If that's what it takes to put things right in this nation, I know that if Prince Ivan ever returns, I know that he will do the right thing for this country.
Yeah, no, that doesn't give me a good gut feeling.
If my son was willing to die for my country, so am I.
Willing to die for your country and voluntarily dying for your country on your own will.
I would rather die
is
trying to.
different.
I would rather die trying to save my country than let hundreds of kids die anyways without me doing anything.
Well, you can still do something. But it doesn't mean you just have to throw away your life like that. There's got to be another way.
I've heard that before. I worked on a cotton farm my whole life, making blankets and clothes for people in need, and I've done that, and it is rewarding. But at the end of the day, when shit hits the magical fan, I need to be there, and I need to help for real. Some of my friends, yes.
Yeah, I just wanted to remind that some of us have a specific token from the leaders of the All Republic, I believe, or their combined forces.
That is true.
That we might be able to use instead of just sending these 100 people to their death.
Yeah, and we could also use Schoberg.
I'm going to say... I could...
Wait, doesn't the orphanage have your token now too?
No, Lucy just threw it away. He not in
My
this specific
fucking
place.
god!
You guys
It's
saw
like-
yours.
Oh. No, I was... Well, yeah. Gonna say, I can always ring up the old man, I guess. That's what people call their fathers, right? You know, I'm sure there's an army to spare. Pretty
Emmyth, I
convenient.
don't think that's how people work.
Well, I don't know how, you know, having an army on standby works. You know, one that you have full responsibility of. You know, I did it once, you know, in the war. You know, but I didn't, you know, I wasn't really thinking too much about it. I don't know. So... What do you suggest then, Matif?
The smart one?
Did you say you are or you aren't?
I'm not the smart one.
Well, I mean, hard to believe considering you're such a smart ass, but
I know, baffling concept.
Gosh, it shocks me every day.
Come on, you two.
Oh, can't you see? We're showing so much affection to each other right now.
That sip of the tea or coffee, whatever that was.
Yep,
Just
coffee.
imagine that happened in real life.
Yes! Oh
Or
my
in
god!
game.
I didn't realize that came through. That just adds to it so much.
But that's none of my business.
Wait, what did you say again? I'm sorry, I missed it. Well, I didn't miss it. I'm just thinking of something I need to say afterwards. But what did you say?
Oh, what I just said?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I said about how you're a smart ass, and then you said hard to believe, and I'm like, oh, well, you know. Oh, and then Rowen was like, oh, you too, and then I was, I'm just redoing the whole scene. God. I was like, oh, can't you clearly see we're showing affection to each other right now?
Never mind. I was gonna say something about how when we're alone and everything's okay, I'm not gonna be showing affection towards you.
Oh, that's so sweet.
There will be words. You better be fucking ready.
Oh, true. Oh boy.
Emmyth remembers what Matif may possibly be furious about with her. And my smile slowly fades as I realize, oh yeah, I did do that, huh? Okay. Shit.
But, Ciaran, you were addressing Dante?
Yes, Master. I do believe that you were part of a war in the past. Is that correct?
Well, yeah. It wasn't just me. It was, Emmyth and Matif and Lucy and Aoife.
But seeing as you are the most powerful of us by far, would you happen to have any allies that you entranced in that war?
I didn't entrance anyone. I don't think so. I got the same rewards as everyone else.
Question, Merlin.
Mm-hmm.
Does Aoife still live around here?
You guys have no clue where Aoife is. It's been months since you last seen Aoife.
Damn it.
How big is the army that we're facing here?
Well, I don't know about how big, but anyone protecting the royal capital, which I would imagine a whole hell of a lot.
The original one that we fought was 7,000. So 100 does not seem like a very big number.
Yeah.
But
We were able to pull 2,000 together, though.
yeah, Dante, Emmyth, Matif, you guys are technically still like your commanders of the Awa Republic. So if you guys ask for help, they'll probably give it to you. I say probably because your charismas are all between the three of you so fucking high. So I'd say you guys have probably like a solid chance of like mobilizing the Awa Republic quickly, especially with like, certain methods of transportation.
It's just frightening because, yes, we won a war. For now,
Well-
obviously. But it was not without great consequence and, cheating.
I wouldn't say cheating.
It was kind of cheating.
I mean, the whole bringing the dead back to life was unforeseen.
Exactly. It's not exactly something that happens every time.
I mean, don't you think they would have given up anyway?
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know about you, but I was at the time on my knees cradling a young man who was bleeding out and wanted to try and at least go peacefully. And just looking around, it was clear that everyone was going to die.
Oh.
And if it weren't for Lucy, I don't think we may have done it.
Well, sorry about that. It appears our experience of the war was quite different.
You were just too busy killing people, weren't you?
I mean,
it's okay. We know you're a furious murder machine.
I'm not. Is that how you see me?
I'm so proud of him.
But well.
No. I'm just saying you can be a murder machine when you want to be.
Aha.
And
Well,
that's
I mean,
just a cool thing, is it not?
I guess so. I've never thought of that before.
Well, look. So even if we do pull together the Arwa Republic, will it be enough? Do we know what we're up against? Is what we're up against larger than last time?
I mean, you can count on it, kind of. If they are the ones defending now, they won't need as many people. Then again, we don't want to overthrow the city. We just want to get rid of the Red Emperor.
Is there another way we could do this?
Well, we know what kind of creatures they can make.
You mean the Beholder?
Yeah. What if they have more?
Yeah, I'm very worried about that silver seed they took.
I do have a plan forming in my head.
Mm-hmm.
You have to tell us?
Of course, President Summit. Seeing as they are holed up in this castle, it does not make sense to fight them in the castle. And we do have a few things that would lure them out of their defensive position. And if we do lure enough of them out, it might create enough of a vacuum in power where these forces might be able to invade. And then the distraction can also take care of whoever they send. And if we have a big enough bait, such as the instruments perhaps, then we might even lure the big fish out.
Okay, we are not giving up one of our only options to save this world. We're not putting those up for bait.
And what else could they want that could lure them out?
Does the Red Emperor want the instruments?
I mean, everybody does, but...
Probably.
Is it worth even trying to negotiate? You know, will we find neutral ground and we'll be like, hey, respectfully, fuck you. And then they are like, oh, respectfully, fuck you, you know? I mean, that's usually how it goes when I'm there, but, you know, in any kind of conversation. Just to see what we're actually up against. And maybe if we find out what they actually want, we can create some kind of... How do I say? Decoy? To what they want. You know, we don't actually give them what they want, but they think they're getting what they want, and then when they don't get what they want, it's because... Damn, we actually got what we wanted.
Like what Xandros did to us?
Yes, exactly. Just do that, but in reverse. Fight being an asshole with being an asshole.
You mentioning Sandros reminded me he's probably on our ass so hard right now.
Well, that makes him pretty gay. No, I'm kidding.
I understand your inhibition to giving up the instruments as a bait. Risking them, basically.
Well, preferably when we don't give him the instruments.
Yeah, of course. They're still in danger if we do this.
Maybe. In simplified terms, what's the goal again?
I look
Goal is
at
to assassinate the captain.
Lev Minsk
Yeah?
and
I don't remember the
hopefully
name.
Yeah.
Wait,
Adam, the bad one.
wait, who's the Red Emperor then? Are you telling me? No. I'm really bad at keeping up with lore, so...
The Emperor is Lev Minx.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Right.
You shot a dagger into the Emperor's gut when we last saw him.
Oh, it felt so good too. I Dobby
You could do that
his
again.
ass.
No, but seriously, I know that when you kill an Emperor, there's just gonna be another one replacing him. But
Yeah.
maybe we can make a hit team, head in there, take care of the Emperor, and in the confusion that ensues, not with them not having a head, and the army that we've built up could take over the capital.
So what I would rather do.
Yeah, no, that's the best plan, probably.
I do have my doubts, but I will go along with your plan. And, Master?
Yeah.
Will you join us?
Well, yeah, of course.
Why do you call him that?
Master?
Yes.
Because I have great respect for him.
Master's a very, very formal term. You can still have respect for someone and you don't have to call them master.
It's true, I am not compelled to call him Master, yet I still do.
What do you call Rowen?
Okay.
Sycamore's daughter.
You
Ma'am,
don't
Mother?
respect us.
Mary?
Yeah, sorry, I apologize. I've just been listening to all this planning take place.
Rowen.
Oh my god.
Yes, Ciaran.
Seeing as you are the most experienced soldier of us, will you be the lead in this plan and also be the one to tell Mary of our plan? Assuming she didn't hear.
Did you catch all that, Mary?
There was so many plans happening. What specifically are you guys doing for both me and for me?
That was fucking terrifying.
That was really good.
God. That was amazing.
We would like to have our team, or maybe part of our team, go somehow infiltrate the castle and fight Lev one-on-one, or Lev and bodyguards on one. And before that, we would like to gather an army, either from the Our Republic or from Schoberg, and station them outside of Stolica. And on our sign, when the Emperor is dead, they invade.
That sounds like a wonderful plan. How quickly do you think you can mobilize?
I look at Em and Matif and Dante.
Because there's just been something. And she looks to one of the guys next to her. And she's like, "Hey, pass me that paper." And he passes her a newspaper, which basically announces a glorious festival which will take place in 2 weeks' time. And she says, "I wanted to do this before this festival that he's holding, just so we can try and get there before all of the citizens are drawn into whatever event this man is planning.
Ah.
No worries, we can get it done before then.
All
Do
right.
the Awa and Schoberg armies have teleportation magic?
You guys don't know.
Hmm.
You know that the Diplomatica does, the Diplomatica army, but you don't know about the others.
Hmm. You've got to assume that they have advanced technology and magic.
Well, well, we know that Schoberg's got it, right?
Yeah, they at least have one teleportation circle.
So how did we get here, or how did we get out of there in the first place? I know.
All right. So,
Yeah, we can assume that we have teleportation. You know, from Schoberg. That's all I know of.
all right. Well, I'm afraid I don't know anybody out that way, so I'll let y'all try and sort that out and get back to us very soon with the forces you can muster, and we'll be making our way there before, shall we say, we'll be making our way in 11 days.
All right.
All right,
Mary,
Okay.
I won't keep you from doing that, and I will not tell you what to do. I just hope that you know that attacking a fortress with thousands of soldiers, with 100 soldiers, will be nothing more than a drop on a hot stone. I need to know that
Well-
you're very much aware where you're leading these people.
I just want to let you know that I am the hottest drop you ever damn seen. And I'll make sure that that hot stone is crushed by how hot I am as I drop what. I don't know where this is going. I understand the risks, honey. I've been around a lot longer than you.
Yes, ma'am. I just need you to be aware that nothing will change, and you will lead these people into death if you go by yourself.
Well, I'm hoping you can muster up as many forces as you can before that happens.
Is that an ultimate? All right, we better get to work.
All right, well, I'll see you all in 11 days.
Yep.
Yep.
This woman doesn't take no for an answer.
No, she doesn't. I also didn't wanna tell her what to do. I just needed to know that she was aware of what she was doing.
She's Lucy's mum. Do you really think she would listen?
I still need
Oh my
everyone to make their decision educatedly.
All right, so what we're going to do is we haven't done this in a while. We're going to go into a bit of downtime here,
Oh.
okay?
Mhm.
Before
So-
we do that,
Yes. Oh, yes, Matif. Definitely.
Oh, yes.
Sorry.
before we do that,
Sure. You guys get let up out of the hideout, obviously, to not arouse suspicion. Are you guys gonna set up your instant fortress somewhere, or are you guys gonna try and rent some rooms out?
I think
We might as well
renting
use the
would-
fortress.
Are you sure? That's really suspicious. It's 30 foot tall.
I mean, yeah, it would be suspicious, but it'd also be cool and free.
You know what? Let's do it.
Okay.
Like, we're an adventuring group with a mobile headquarters.
that is pretty dope. Not gonna lie.
All right.
And
So,
Does it
it's-
have amenities? though?
Instable.
of course, it has amenities. It's the best goddamn portable fortress you've ever seen. Real quick though, where are you guys setting it up? I'm guessing some distance from the city.
Town square, no. Yeah, probably a little bit out of the city.
Cool. No problems. Cool. So you guys take it out of the city. I'd say probably you guys would probably have to take it over to the forest, which isn't too far. It's 30 minutes walk to the town. So you probably take it there and then create it. Yeah. So you take out the fortress. It forms itself. It's really fucking sick. There are 5 rooms. At like, you know, as it's with a spiral staircase. There are 5 rooms, and then at the top there is obviously a parapet, so you could like look down and shoot arrows of magic or whatever. And at the bottom it's like a big old door. Big old stone door. So.
It only opens to a magic word.
Yes. What is your magic word?
Oh.
It's gotta be potato, right? It's gotta be.
Yeah, that works too, I guess.
Cool.
Emmyth will begrudgingly accept potato instead of cock.
All right. So.
Okay. I would like to find Emmyth out once everything is fine. We have calmed down at the end of the night.
All right. You guys chill out, have a meal. You all head out back to your rooms.
Hell yeah. Oh, has anyone mentioned yet? Sorry, I was gone for a second. We should also contact Ivan, shouldn't we? Do we have any way to do that?
You know where he is. You could go physically find him.
Really? We know where he is?
Yeah, he's in the Diplomatica.
Oh no. I mean, yeah, let's talk about this later during our downtime time.
All right. Matif, you find Emmyth in her room. Question, Emmyth, when you're in your room, I'm assuming you're like nude. Right? When the door's closed?
I mean, like before bed. Yeah.
Okay.
I sleep nude.
That's what I thought. I was just
That's how
making
it
sure.
is, man.
So, Matif, you
What?
knock on the door.
Oh, excellent.
Emmyth, you hear a knock from the door.
I have a really long sigh, suspecting that I know who this is gonna be. Yes.
Are you naked?
I don't know. Find out.
I knew she was gonna say that.
Put some clothes on! After a minute, like, if there's no sound, he'll just open the door.
I'm assuming Emmyth's still just standing there.
I walked, so I'm standing directly in front of the door. As soon as you open it, it's just the first thing you see. Almost to just like jump scare you with naked M.
There's like a moment where he's taken off guard and like he's obviously like blushing and like puts his hand over his face, and then he realizes, no, fuck that, no, I'm in the right here, and then like he gets back to like being intimidating, and he is like,
usually that works.
Usually, maybe. What the fuck was that earlier today? Sundaresh? The Sundaresh part. I feel like that's pretty fucking obvious.
Oh, the Sundaresh part. God, I thought you meant...
Oh, come on. You're not that dumb.
No, of course I'm not.
So what the fuck was that? I thought we had learned from past experience that nothing good comes out of that cave.
Uh-huh.
And yet you went back.
Keep rambling on a little bit more. I just want to hear what you have to say about it.
This is not a time where you get to be smug and cocky and stand there like you're better than everybody else.
Honey, there's always a time for me to be smug and cocky.
No, right now is not that. You can be smug and cocky whenever the fuck you want, but you really think right now that you get to be the bigger person? After you went...
You really think that I wouldn't be selfish?
What did you do?
Exactly what she fucking wanted me to.
You gave her the wood? The bark? Wait, what was it?
You gave her wood. Sorry. It was
You
right
gave
there.
her your hard stick? Oh my god. Well, I mean, what else do you think I did? We had a tea party or something?
I don't know.
No, seriously, it amazes me if there was a chance that you thought we may have actually had a tea party. That is really entertaining.
Don't stand here and make fun of me while you're the one that put everyone in danger today.
No. Okay. One, I'm not making fun of you. Gosh, this is how I talk to people. You know, sure, people always think that I'm making fun of them, but I think it's just because they don't understand my impeccable sense of humor. But
Whereas other people are the butt of the joke.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, and you don't see whatever. We'll have this conversation later.
I'm sure we will. Oh, and sorry, about me putting everyone in danger. What do you think would have happened if I hadn't done it? Huh? If I hadn't done it, she would have done everything in her power to come and get it. Clearly. If it was that important that she was threatening me with a knife against my throat to give her, you know, something that she so desperately wanted, I somehow don't think we would be able to take her on. Just a big shot, just a wild guess. Right, do you think we could have taken on Sundaresh, the fucking wish dragon, that has fucked up our lives and countless others? You know for a fact we couldn't have done shit if we walked in there, even with a full army. You know we couldn't have done shit. I didn't.
You don't know that.
Oh, I
You're
fucking
making
do.
all these. No, you don't.
And do you?
No. But I'm saying that we could have worked together on this. You made a decision for everybody because you think you're better than everybody, because you think that you know more than everybody. You went in there. Oh, sorry.
And if I do?
Then I don't see why you're here right now.
Because I don't want the world to end.
Cool, great. Leave that up to other people then. Because, frankly, it doesn't feel like it matters to you. Go rule one of your kingdoms. You've got enough of them. Don't sit here and pretend like you're part of something when really the only person you care about is yourself.
Why do I feel like I've heard you say these exact things before just to someone else? Sounds a bit familiar, doesn't it?
Maybe I've just aligned myself with the wrong kind of people.
Well, maybe it's just you? Do you ever think about that?
Oh yeah, because I'm the one who strolled into a wish dragon's lair today to give her a part of a demigod. Oh, shocker! That was probably a really bad idea.
Really? No shit! both ideas were bad ideas. I just thought this was the least baddest idea.
Yeah, you
Just
thought.
like the least bad option.
You thought. Not.
Yes,
No,
I did.
When anyone
okay?
else thought. We talked about this.
Yeah, we didn't decide on anything explicitly. You know, we didn't have a vote or anything.
Yeah, so
Okay.
why'd you go and do it?
Because I was the one who has a fucking gem stuck in my chest at that point.
And you know what? Dante could have died.
Well, he didn't, did he?
Whoop-de-doo. That's the part that you're gonna cling to right now. You made a decision for everyone here. You put us all in danger.
Isn't this what this whole thing is all about?
Yeah, but we work together. We make decisions together. We do things
Literally-
together. We don't go off and fuck around in a dragon's lair doing who knows hell what while everyone else thinks that we're all on the same team.
Isn't that literally what we did the first time?
Okay,
You know,
Pastel doesn't
we-
remember what you're talking about.
I'm talking about when we, waltzed in with the mission to tell Sundaresh to fuck off. And well, we told her to fuck off, and then I don't remember what kingdom it was that told us to go tell her to fuck off. Merlin, do you remember the name of the kingdom?
Yeah,
Or whoever it was.
The
Our
Yellow Republic said
Republic.
that they had a contract with her and that she was supposed to help them during the war or whatever.
That's the one.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
we already signed up to go face to face with her. No?
Together. I don't think you're seeing the problem here.
What if she'd done something to you?
I still wouldn't put myself in front of the... I don't have a problem that you needed to feel safe. I don't have a problem that you went there. I mean, it is a part of the problem, but I don't specifically care that you talked to Sundaresh. I care that you went behind everyone's backs, that we have all put ourselves behind each other, and you decided, no, fuck everybody else. Emmyth's more important. And you decided, oh, okay, I'm just gonna go off on my own and do whatever I want. Because nobody else cares, because the consequences don't matter.
Look, I just know that if I didn't do it, that it would have turned out worse. Not just for me, surprise, but for everyone. She knows we're all connected, and she knows that hurting one of us will hurt all of us. And I know that regardless of what the vote would be, that you guys wouldn't let me give it to her.
Yeah,
So
and don't
let's
you
get
think
it out
that
of the way?
the fact that you did it when you knew that none of us would be okay with it doesn't sound like you going behind everybody's back?
Yeah, okay, and what if it is? What if I did go behind your back? It's what I do best. It's what we do best. You should know that. Come on, we're both in this field. We've done it multiple times. You don't get to act like, everyone else is a sinner for lying all of a sudden, when you yourself have probably done it unspeakable amounts of times.
Okay, but we are a crew. We work together. If you want to go out and be a petty thief all on your own, go ahead and do it. I'm not stopping you. But I'm telling you right now that if you go behind the backs of the people that I care about right now, the people that have put their trust in me, who I thought was you, by the way.
Well, I mean, that's cute, isn't it? That's cute. Oh, we're a crew. You know, we all do things together. Blah, blah, blah. Why didn't you say that to Lucy when he was here? Wasn't he part of the crew? No? Oh, he was an exception. You got your fucking feelings in the way, Matif.
You have a very strange sense of morality.
Yeah? Okay. And you know, what if I secretly did this because, oh, I actually cared about you guys? You know?
You wouldn't have done this if you cared about us at all.
And what would be the reason?
I've said that 3 times in this conversation. Are you not listening? That if you cared about us at all, you would have cared about what we had to say about the situation. You would have cared about what we thought was best. We would have worked together on this.
It would have hurt you. Alright, it's simple. She would have fucking hurt us if we didn't give this to her. If we gave it to her now, if we gave it to her later, it would have still ended up the same fucking way. She would get it. Whether we did it voluntarily or she took it by force, she would still get it.
You're making all these claims.
Hey, every second that passes, she just gets a little more pissed off, you know? Okay? I was, you know, I would, you know, I admit, yeah, I was a little bit scared. Oh, I know, I said it, okay? I was a little fucking terrified there for a second. Okay? Hearing it in the back of my head, the, you know, little clock ticking. It wasn't too fun. Okay? I'm a selfish person. Yes, I went behind your backs. And I gave her the fucking thing. Okay? You can punch me in the face, you can... I don't know, you can beat the living fucking shit out of me if you want right now, but what's not gonna change is that I already did it. Okay? I did it. It's done. It could have been the worst decision I've ever made in my life, giving her that. Or it could have been a good move. It could have been a smart thing to do. We don't know quite yet, but it's done. So, you know, just, I don't know, punch me and get it over with or something.
He kind of looks at you incredulously, like, what the fuck are you talking? Why would I do that? That makes no... And then, he looks down the hall, and for plot convenience, I'm gonna say that Rowen's room is, like, right next door. We're all... Nope, I'm not... You were selfish. You may have been scared, but you were selfish. And you've got to live with that. There are people here that want to protect you. But You aren't listening. There are people here who want to have your back, but you don't care. We would have found a way out of this together.
Would we?
Yeah, I have full faith in that.
I just don't think I have enough of that anymore.
Then what are you doing here? If you don't have faith in the people that are around you, what are you doing?
I've never had faith in anyone before. Alright? I got scared. I've never had faith in people before. Now, it sounds like I don't have it in you, but, you know, I do have faith in you guys. I got scared. It's as simple as that.
Fear is very valid. I'm not trying to discount that. And I think with a cloud like that hanging over your head, there's bound to be anxiety. What I'm saying is that don't keep making excuses for pushing everyone else out. You let Lucy in. Why? Because he was hot? You think I'm joking?
Come now. What, and you don't?
Not particularly, no.
Yeah, I'm surprised. No, that doesn't matter. Alright, he's not here right now. We might never see him again.
See, there you are again, going and saying things that you don't know are true.
Okay, you know, maybe it's not a matter of faith. It's a matter of I'm used to disappointment. And so it's easier to just accept that things aren't going to go well. And to not put trust in things because it won't get you anywhere. That's kind of what I've been rolling with, you know, for the odd 40 years.
But I'm telling you right now that it is worth it. You talk about wanting to help these people, for example. Do you not have trust that they have good intentions?
Intentions is one thing. I don't know. Actions are different.
Is there something I have done
No.
to make us untrustworthy?
No.
Then why are you so willing to believe what a bunch of strangers have said and asked you to do something than it is to believe that Rowen, or Dante, or Ciaran, or I. I'm here for the best interest of what you have. I understand that there's a lot that people come into this with, okay? It's hard to become an adventurer when you felt cared for your entire life. It's hard to do this when you have not been wronged, and I get that. That doesn't mean you get to be a total dickwad and make any decision for yourself against what we've already said.
I'm just gonna rest my head on Matif's shoulder.
You're still naked.
Yeah.
I just want to say this is Pastel's wet dream, not Matif's. Oh, I don't know. It might be Matif's. I don't know. Let's see.
By legend.
Oh my god.
He is a king. He will give a really long sigh and put one hand like around her back, like on her shoulder, and the other one just like rubbing her back, like when a parent is trying to like
Okay.
what is it, like when you get a stomach ache, they're like rubbing your back, you know what I'm talking about? Okay. She cares for you. He points to Rowen's door. And he cares for you. And he points to Dante's door. And then he doesn't know where. Wait. There's all of our rooms are on the same floor, right?
No, they're all on different floors.
Fuck. Well, I point to the direction of where they are,
Yeah.
right? I'm like, he
Not
cares for
even
you.
looking though, because my head's like just forward on your shoulder looking at the floor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hmm.
And I care for you. We just want to see it back. And yeah, Matif will just give it a long moment to be, like, quiet and, like, do that. And if Emmyth has anything else to say, like, giving her space.
After that while of just, sitting there, or, standing there, I'll look back up. You'll see I've got tears now all over my face. I've been trying to be quiet and hide the fact that I was crying. Just then. I'm sorry.
He'll, take his hand from around her back and he'll wipe the tears off of one eye and then kind of awkwardly do the other one so as not to, like, let you go.
A little smile.
I think we can forgive you. anybody else noticed that Matif goes into every situation hot and heavy?
Always.
Fucking
Yeah.
crying.
Yeah.
My God. Thank you. Thank you.
He's gonna wait for Emmyth to let go, because he wants to be there for her.
And I think with that, we'll fade to black. I don't think anything like that
First-
happens. I think it's just a fade to black. Everyone
Oh
goes
my
to
God.
bed.
I was like-
Black.
Yeah, I
It's
think
an
it's
emotion.
get some sleep,
Yeah,
put a shirt on.
yeah.
I think, having heard, since I'm right next to it, having heard the conversation, I just come into M's room later that day with like my arms full of pillows, and I was just like, "Would you like to have some company?"
Oh my God.
They put on their matching t-shirts.
Yeah.
I survived Pirates Cove.
Legit, when Rowen walks in, I will just look up and I'll just like stare at her for a little bit longer. You know, just, you know, instead of just
Kiss.
responding, just look at her, take a moment to think about everything Matif just said to me before. And then I'll just start like sobbing and be like, yeah.
Oh.
And then like hold my arms out like, I need a
Yeah.
hug.
I immediately rush over, like, I drop most of the pillows, but I still have a few, and I just give you a big hug with, like, I think 1 or 2 pillows still between us, because I didn't quite drop those yet. And yeah, I give you a big hug. I put my forehead, my cheek on your forehead, just kinda, yeah, holding Emmyth. That's all good. I'm gonna pat her head.
And I think, as for roleplay, I think that's where we're gonna end today's episode. I think that's a nice place to end. So, I think that's perfect because A, Pastel has to leave soon. And I want to get your guys' ideas for what you want to do during your downtime.
Oh.
So,
Mm.
I know you guys wanted to go talk to Kingdom of Schoberg, obviously, the Arboy Republic, and go maybe get Prince Ivan.
Mm-hmm.
So, who's doing what?
Ciaran has something.
Oh, Ciaran, what do you want to do?
So Ciaran will actually be writing a letter.
Two.
Do you want me to read it out loud?
You can send it to me, and then I will determine whether we should read it out loud. Oh my god, Pastel, you go so hard. I love it. Oh, you're the
Fucking
best.
Pastel.
You're the
Yes.
best, dude. Oh my
SS
lord.
plus SS tier acting. Holy shit.
Mm.
You want to cry?
I
Get
love
Pastel in on it. Oh my lord.
Oh my god.
I kind of want to make Matif mad, like once every session, just so.
I know. It's like, oh, we just purposefully piss off Pastel's characters now, just so we can get like a hardcore roleplay monologue out of her.
I'm gonna be honest. There was a point in there where if you didn't stop being angry, I was about to be like, Merlin, how do I make a new character? I don't think Matif could be here anymore.
Oh,
But I think it ended pretty well, so.
Yeah, that was nice. I think they both got
Sorry.
their points across.
Yeah.
Of like Emmyth being like, I didn't feel like I had a choice, and Matif going like, you still should have told us.
Oh, but oh my god, you brought up the Lucy thing. Like, why didn't you think Lucy was a part of the team? And I didn't have any way to answer that. I totally like went around that point because I was like, I have no way to talk around this.
Oh my lord. Thank you for the follow, Stir. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello, Star.
Oh my god. I've literally got tears like coming. Not because I feel like I felt like I was going through that, man. Like that was that was intense. I loved it. Yume, let's keep that on the down low. That letter. You can send that. No probs. Yep, I can do that.
Mr.
Prime!
Oh my lord. Thank you, Stir, for the Prime sub. Appreciated.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. In addition to that, though, I did want to also do something else.
Sure, what do you want to do?
Ciaran will spend the next following periods of time in research.
Cool.
Specifically on anything related to Levminsk, the architecture of Stolitsa, the war history of Markovia, and anything on the Three Sisters that he can find.
Cool. All right. So run me through those one at a time and we'll do checks.
Levminsk.
All right. Make a history check.
24.
24. Jesus Christ. Why isn't
You know what?
it
Let's just
popping
let
up?
Ciaran do all the work.
Takes forever
Yeah,
to
you had a
load.
really good session.
Yeah.
Okay. 24. You know that Levminsk was the acting Mage Lord of Markovia for a long time. He flew under the radar as far as like your knowledge of him. Always had big ambitions. Was always very pro-war, much to the old Empress's chagrin. Yeah, as you would know, the Empress, the previous Empress, she was very much like she wanted to end the wars. She wanted to build up more of a positive relationship with the Awa Republic. Mage Lord did not like this. With that, I'd say with the 24, you heard that there were rumblings of various officials unhappy with this decision. And that's as far as you would know. All right, next one. What did you want to know next?
The next one was the architecture of Stolitsa.
Sure.
Anything I can use as a advantage.
Sure, make another history check.
I'm sorry for asking. Several generals were mad about what decision? To connect with the Awa Republic?
Yeah, so basically the Awa Republic and Markovia historically have been very heavily involved in war together. The Empress, or the Tsar, she was very much against. She wanted to build a more positive relationship with the Awa Republic and stop fucking going to war all the time. And the many generals in Lev were not happy with this decision.
Okay.
28.
I was a 28.
Jesus Christ, man. See, Dante rolls hot for his saving throws. You roll hot for your history checks. The Stolitsa is it's a fortress. It's built to be relatively impenetrable. You know it's going to be rough. If you can fly up to the upper levels, it's going to be relatively easy to get in. It's just glass, but the lower levels are reinforced. If it's fully manned, very little chance you're going to be cracking it. At least like in the short term. You know from your background and from your knowledge in general, it is very well stocked. It will last a long time. It also has, with a 28, reportedly secret channels or secret tunnels that lead from the ocean into the city itself, so they can smuggle food in if need be during a siege. Yeah, so that's what you would know. If you can fly, you got a way in. They can last a long time in a siege. And yes, we are continuing from yesterday, Draco. All right, and your third thing, Ciaran.
The third thing was, with the additional knowledge of the painting, anything related to who the three sisters might have been in their childhood.
Sure. Make a history check with disadvantage. 12.
This is 12.
Nothing that... You don't learn anything to addition to what you guys already know, which is basically only about Sundaresh. You know there's 3 of them. 3 sisters. Sundaresh is one of them. Erdi is another, and Sin. Do you have their names? But looking through the books that you have, you don't seem to find anything related to them. They don't appear to be in the Marnik Scrolls either.
Okay. Then he will spend the rest of the 2 weeks formulating multiple plans.
Cool. Let's go to Matif next, just in case this goes longer. I want to get Pastel out of the way so she can go if she needs.
I'm gonna be honest. This is not my strong suit when it comes to playing D&D. So
Sure.
I don't know what to do.
All right, sure. So whatever squad needs an extra buddy, if they need to go talk to
Yes.
people, sweet. All right, easy peasy. Rowen, what are you doing?
Rowen would like to, well, let's say, kind of leech off of Ciaran's investigative talents and get told about all these secret tunnels and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to, if Dante or M go to the Our Republic or Schoberg, I would really like to join them there as like a bodyguard and to have an idea over our numbers.
Sure.
And unfortunately, that's all I can think of.
Easy peasy. Emmyth, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm
Oh, sorry.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, please.
I would love to continue riding Eve, and from time to time. I would also like to check on Adam, make sure he's not being killed.
Sure.
And I would like to, from time to time, try to have her come out and write letters back, if
Cool.
that is at all possible.
You visit Adam. He seems to be getting, he seems to be looking less and less sickly, and thin, but he still hasn't regained consciousness, apparently. He's still very much, lack of a better word, somewhat comatose. And hasn't been out in the several days since you dropped him off.
Okay.
As for Eve, you get her to come out. I'm not going to make you roll for it because this is over days. So if you just keep trying, it'll happen. It's bound to happen. So you can basically continuously, somewhat bring her out occasionally, and she writes you. She doesn't have time to write you full letters. She doesn't get very long, like less than a minute.
Yeah.
But she does write you quick notes, just acknowledging what you've said and trying to give you some notion of, what's going on. From what you can tell from the letters that she's like writing you, she has her memories of her time with, of Lucy. Doesn't seem to have anything else.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's no
Gotcha.
previous memories prior to that where she has, stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
That's strange.
Prior to waking up in the desert. That's what I should say.
Yeah.
Emmyth, what are you doing?
Once again, there's not too much I want to do. Oh, well, how long does this downtime span?
You have 11 days to do the prep you can, go find allies.
Okay. So this is what do I want to do over those days?
Yes. So this will be, let's say for the sake of this will be the first 2 days of you guys just chilling the fuck out, getting your shit together because you guys have been on the road for ages. I think next session I'll let you guys sit on it for a little while and you guys can figure out what you want to do for obviously going off to the Kingdom of Schoberg and whatnot to go get your shit together. Or, you know, go find
Yeah.
allies. So
Well-
let's say prior to that.
Well, I would. I would like to go and buy a new bag,
Okay.
one that doesn't have a hole in the bottom.
Awesome.
And I would also, well, in this time, just for like the whole like meta purpose of things, this is probably when I would go shopping around for another outfit.
Cool.
You know, obviously got inspo because I got new hair now, which means I'm like, oh god, I need to, you know, I need to redo my look.
Okay.
Because I really want to. And I somehow need to, across the days, every now and then, I want to try and at least hunt down like a small animal, like, I don't know, try and get like a rat or a bird even.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like a small bird, even a big bird. I don't know. And I will make sure to feed it to
Yes.
my little baby who's clasped onto my hair currently.
Yeah. All right. You can feed it to your baby mimic.
I need to name the baby mimic. We need to name it. Guys, any ideas?
We really need to name it. You know how my names are. I'm just gonna call him Gnarfy or something.
Oh my god! I love your names. What the fuck? I mean, you named one of my plushies Gorble, and it's the greatest. And it's the
Oh my god,
Kiri!
Kiri.
Hey, yo! Kiri! Oh, shit! Kiri!
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Oh my lord. Thank you, Kiri.
Aw, sweetie.
Oh my lord.
Well, you gotta do it now.
Oh, good. Wait, do what now?
You gotta call it Kiri.
Oh, we do.
Gnarfy Kiri
Kiri.
Kendall.
Ganafi Kiri
my
Kendall.
God.
There we are.
Wait, isn't Kiri also the name of in Critical Role in the Mighty Nine? Kitty?
Oh, it is too. It's fine.
Oh!
Ganafi Kiri
Wait,
Kendall.
maybe.
Great minds think alike.
Kiri's the middle name.
Yeah,
Ganafi.
there we are. I've done it. I've
We're
put
calling
it
it
in,
Ganafi.
in the character art. I've put the name. Ganafi Kiri
Can we
Kendall.
call it Ganafi? Except, I'm just gonna call it Fee,
Aww.
which is short for Ganafi.
When you're angry, you say Gnarfy.
When it's accidentally
Ganafi
on
name.
someone.
Ganafi Kiri Kendall, you listen here, little one. I go full mom mode on it.
Oh man.
I am Fifi. You are Fifi.
Oh.
Alright, so yeah, we're just gonna make it like a oh my god. That's mommy, actually. I will make sure to find some piece of meat to make sure that Fee grows nice and big and strong.
Mhm.
Well, we don't have any enemies to feed it yet.
No, eventually we'll start feeding, is Fee, I mean, how do they reproduce? Do they have biological sexes, mimics?
You don't know. Make a
Oh boy.
make a nature
Yeah.
check.
That's a great, yeah, actually.
As a meta question, is it just like in raw?
Ooh.
It's what?
Right.
No, just like
Rules
yeah,
are
is
written.
it the yeah.
Let me check. Let me check.
Mm.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what actually is the deal
Because in
with mimics?
in standard rules, they're basically just a fancy slime.
Aww.
They grow big and then they split in two.
Ooh, osmosis!
Wait, is that the name of the process?
No.
Oh, wait, what the hell is
Mitosis.
osmosis?
I'm so
Well,
sorry.
Osmosis is when water follows a barrier to.
Oh, yeah, because I know that there was like a surf shop that I've gone by, which is called Osmosis, and I'm like, that probably has to do with like the beach or some shit.
Ooh.
It's when water passes through a semi-permeable membrane.
I'm sorry, guys.
Oh my god, Carrie. Slime with a monocle? Imagine that.
Wait, that's Rudiger! That's fancy Rudiger!
Oh my god!
Ah!
I'd say with an
Rudiger is
8.
one of your little mascots.
Emmyth, I'd say with an 8, you have no clue.
Excellent. Well, it's neutral. They are beautiful, baby.
Yeah. Merlin,
Mm-hmm.
may I just add to my downtime stuff? I would really like to talk to Mary and get all the information on Evil Adam I can.
Sure. I'll get back to you in just a second.
Yeah.
So that's all you were doing, Emmyth?
I'm also going to... I mean, like, how quick does snail mail travel?
There's magical mail. So, not instantly, but, like, very fast.
Oh, like within the same day?
Like 1 to 3 business days.
That's true. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, all right. I'll send some letters.
Yeah, obviously not on weekends.
Oh yeah, of course. Well, I will send a letter to my father.
Okay.
And see, and I will update him on the whole situation.
Mm-hmm.
Were we asking for help from the Shrewberg Bros?
Yeah. Or at least
Yeah.
something. Any help we can get.
All right, yeah, because essentially the plan is we're going in to try and like one-on-one face it off. And then hopefully once we succeed or fail, that is the chance for an army to swoop in, right?
Yeah. If we
Yeah,
fail,
okay.
they should retreat for sure.
Oh yeah. But if we succeed, we need as much freaking like manpower as we can get.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I will update my father on the situation and ask if we can get help, assistance, or whatnot. Say that we're doing good and whatnot. All that. Yeah.
Cool.
And then I will also send, I don't know, another letter
Mm-hmm.
to the Our Republic, I suppose. Where's it? Where are we right now?
You guys are in
Steny
Steny
Boga.
Boga
Yeah.
They're in
Right.
Markovia.
in Markovia.
Once again, without a map, I am at loss.
Pull up the map. It's in World Info.
Okay.
I mean,
okay.
doesn't like Markovia keep an eye on people sending regular mail about war in their borders?
You got a point there.
And
How does magical mail?
especially if we're sending it to our.
Yeah. How does magical mail work? Can it be intercepted?
Imagine if you're suspicious. Like, if you're on the list, then maybe.
Hmm.
Oh, we're in Steny Boga?
Oh yeah, and we're war criminals here.
Yeah. Where, and you said where? Oh yeah, south of Markovia. And then where the hell am I trying to send a letter again?
Our Republic to the south and
Or
Sjoberg to the
Sjoberg,
west.
yeah.
Okay, the Our Republic includes... What exactly does it include? It includes, like, Does it include the Gokbar Desert?
So everywhere south, pretty much of Stennyburger.
On the right.
Yes.
Like just like not the Prismatic Isles, not the Diplomatica.
Let me pull up.
On the continent.
Yeah, everything on the continent. That's
Okay.
essentially
So from
south of.
Yeah. So you see that line?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The
Yeah.
white. Yep. Okay.
That
okay.
white from
Yeah,
everywhere
yeah.
from that white line all the way
that
down to
really
the
helps.
Kosa in the south.
Okay.
The mountain range to the south. Everything else is the Alwa Republic. But it's mainly the stuff around that river system and the rainforests to the east. Everything else is just desert. So there's people there, but like in small villages. There aren't any. Most of the people are in the south.
So then, which city am I wanting to send it to if I want to get
Make a history check.
kind of help from the Awa Republic's forces?
Make a history check.
Okay, it's 17.
17. So, from your experience, Emmyth, you would know that I need to pull up the map myself. Where did I put it? D&D? No. BTT, assets. Where's my map? There it is. That's the wrong map. Give me one moment. Pulling up the correct map. I don't even know where I've put them. Alright, give me 1 second, guys. I'm just trying to find them.
Like there's two cities in like the little foresty area between the deserts, which is Kalinga and then
I'm pretty sure it's Kalinga.
Koraha.
I'm pretty sure Kalinga Awa is the capital.
And is it Koraha or Koraha?
Koraha.
Koraha.
Thank you for the follow, Werg.
I word.
Do you know everyone on Twitch, Yereza?
No, I just like reading people.
Oh. It always seems like it's like, oh, thank you for the follow, and then you say it like you know the person.
You have this gift to make it like you know everybody.
Yeah.
I certainly don't know everybody.
I think that's a part of her
He's
charm,
like-
guys.
And I'm like, oh my god, hi, it's good to see you. And be like, oh, you know this person? Oh no, I've never met them in my life.
You can never tell if Reza's forgotten who you are.
That's
Yeah.
true. She's so nice all the time.
Honey, I have forgotten so many people's names. I just pretend I know everybody now.
Good way to go about it.
It's a curse.
But yes, I'm pretty sure it's Kalinga Awa is the capital.
Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna try and send a letter there.
Oh.
I'm gonna try to make it as like subtle as possible.
Oh.
You know, I guess I would know who I need to send it to, right?
What was your history check? 17. You know that there's a president. You don't know who they are.
All right.
Dante
I'm
help
sending.
her
I'm
figure
sending.
that out?
Sorry.
Could Dante help you figure that out?
I mean, we could probably send something to like the people involved with the war.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, like, send it to, like, I don't know, a general or someone who is in charge of a chunk of, our Republic, fighters.
Hmm. I mean, yeah, this is like a joint effort between Dante, Matif, and M, right? Like,
Yeah, I guess we'll all go off and try to figure out how we can, get the assistance, or, you know, get in contact with them. Be like, hey, this is who we are. You know, we kind of did like the whole war thing once, and it was pretty cool.
you guys want
we need-
Ivan on the throne?
Yeah, we'll spill the whole sitch to them.
Out of character, you guys are looking for Taika, Xena Cleric of the Desert Queen, and Tagrius.
God damn it, you're good at this.
Does anybody except for
takes-
Lucy take notes here?
He takes notes, Astrid. That's what that is.
I actually, you know what? I never thought to open my notes.
Oh,
I take notes. I do. I've been taking notes. It's just some sessions I have forgotten because it's been like really intense combat or something.
Gotcha. You did
For
just
some
have
reason,
very-
I didn't think to go look into my notes because I have those names written down too. I know.
All right,
Oh my god.
Astrid, what was the name of the bartender whose piano you smashed in session 1? Go on.
All right. Okay, hold on. All right, let's see if it's in my notes. You guys ready? You guys ready?
Was that really
Uh,
episode 1?
Yeah, episode 1, she smashed the piano, and that was when Dante and Aoife were rounding everyone up. They went out drinking the night before.
Would you look at that? I started taking notes episode 3.
Oh.
Well, it's good.
So I can't.
I don't have any notes for who that bartender was either, so.
Hey, you don't fucking remember who it is.
You could have just made something up.
I should have just made up a name.
Winkle Wankle.
Thortle Francis.
Thortle
Thortle
Francis.
Francis.
Love it.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah, Thortle
That's the
Francis.
name of my next character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thortle is a nickname. He did
No,
something
no.
really weird.
No, Francis is the nickname.
Oh my
Yeah.
lord.
Thortle Francis, their favorite kind of cake is red velvet.
Yep.
They have brown hair and they are a half elf.
Alright.
Boom.
They were a
Fuck you.
Loxodon, I remember that much. Dante, what are you
Oh
doing?
shit! All right, I tried.
Dante, what are you doing?
Yeah, well, seeing as how Emmyth has taken it upon herself to send all the letters.
I'd consult with you guys though,
Yeah.
in regards to like the Arbor Republic and that kind of stuff.
Like, my idea was to just take a trip to the Pago Fort and try to do stuff there, but I don't think that's necessary anymore.
Oh, I think it would still help.
It probably would.
Alright.
Theoretically,
Isn't the Pago Fort like? Isn't the Pago Fort real dangerous to be at right now?
No?
What?
why?
Oh, I don't know. I think I still correlate the Pago Fort with Xandros.
Ah, yeah, he's still not there.
No, he left.
Okay, he was just there for ages.
No, he's in Leopai now.
Well, yeah,
Oh.
it was.
Oh well,
He
fuck.
had a place in the Pago Fort, and then he left with the war.
Ugh.
Right. I also want to ask Mary if Xandros has been been making any moves, or if she keeps an eye on him. I'm sorry.
Sure.
That I add.
So, Dante, what were you doing?
Well, theoretically, how long would it take for Dante to walk to the fort?
It takes several days from. Takes like it takes like a week to walk from the Pago
okay.
Fort to. Oh, not a week. It's like 3 or 4 days.
Hmm.
So you could just,
Okay,
or
so-
you could TP there and then TP back.
Yeah, I would TP there, and then I would message the party saying I've talked to people there, and then I would like wander back and make forests along the way.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right. So here's the deal. Here's the gist. Right. Well,
Yes.
This will happen next session. Okay, because we'll continue the downtime, like the second half of the downtime next session. Dante, you're teleporting to the Pago Fort and you're gonna talk to people there. We will get to that conversation next session.
Yes.
Rowen, you wanted to talk to Mary about some things.
Yes, about Xandros and Adam's movements and actions at the moment.
Sure. Let me go. Let me roll. She has no clue about what Xandros is doing. She said, Why is that significant in any way? I do not know. As for Adam, natural 1. Well, that motherfucker's right there in that bed. So, I don't know about any other Adam. Yeah, she doesn't know. She rolled a 7 and then a 1.
Alright.
She's got no clue.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you very much, though.
Cool. Well, thank you for joining us, everyone. I think that'll end us for today. So let's #plug ourselves, and thank you for joining us for part 2 of a double feature weekend. How did you guys enjoy playing 2 sessions in a row?
Fucking loved it!
Let's just keep going.
Yeah.
Let's just keep going.
I love this campaign so much.
I appreciate
Make it feature week.
Guys, I have 2 assignments due on Friday. I would
Oh my
love to,
God.
but like, yeah, no.
You should do that.
Yeah, I haven't started either, so yeah. Maybe in a couple weeks we'll do another double feature weekend if people are
Hell
around.
yeah.
But let's get to hashtag plugging ourselves. Let's go back to front. Pastel.
Hi, I am PastelTheSnake on both Twitch and Twitter. If you like the role play we saw today, hint hint, wink wink. I actually DM a game on my channel on Thursdays at 8 p.m. Daylight Time, called Glitter Hearts. It's a magical girl RPG, and it's in an urban fantasy setting. So come check us out.
Amazing. Reza.
Hello, I am Reza. I play Rowen and Eve in this campaign, and I also stream on Twitch. And yeah, I'm very excited for Adam to wake up. Jesus Christ. And excited to reunite the boys, Lucy and Adam. That's gonna be fun. Boys. That's all I have.
Sorry, Kiri. I will fix the donate link, but we do have the command as well. I apologize. I'll try and get it fixed. Usubeni Yume.
Everyone.
Oh,
I
that's
play Ciaran and Lucy at Yume.
Yume.
My name is everything but Yume today. Yeah, so I am Ciaran/Lucy/Yume. I have currently finished writing the book, and what I'm doing now is just waiting for the physical version to come in to make sure that the actual physical format is good, and then it will actually be available for different links and also different retailers actually, which is awesome.
Ooh.
And while I'm waiting for that to come in, I'm actually going to start writing the second book and another writing project of poetry for Lucy. So yeah, expect a lot of content from me in the next months. Not so much on Twitch, but outside of it.
Amazing. Astrid.
Hello, I'm Astrid Arcana. I play Emmyth in this wonderful, wonderful campaign. I had so much fun with our double weekend. I'm so excited for more. But anyways, if you want to join the chaos that I exude, I stream games here on Twitch, and I'm also an artist, so I like to draw a bunch of cool characters and shiz. I keep going to say shit, but I'm like, no, I will say shiz instead. Yeah, you can find that. Did you just do it for Disney?
Yes.
Oh my god, do it for the children. You can find all my stuff. Everything's at Astrid Arcana. Thank you for being here, guys.
Amazing. Windy.
Yeah, I'm WyndhamVossler. I play video games when I'm not hanging out here, and that's something I do a lot of. So yeah, check me out if you like RPGs and weird video games.
Amazing. And as always, I'm your humble dungeon wizard, Merlin the Magister. On my personal channel, I play Apex, although I'll probably be on a bit of a continued hiatus whilst I'm doing uni. But you'll see me here, same time, same place. Thank you for the donation, Kiri. Your infinite kindness is muchly appreciated.
Aww.
Oh my lord. Slime here with love for Mammoth. Thank you, Kiri. Thank you for the support. We love you very much. But yeah, I'm Merlin. If you want to see me play Apex, follow me. If not, you'll find me here. Same place, same time, same place. Our normal time is Saturdays at, oh my gosh, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. 3 p.m. GST. GST? Greenwich.
CST.
GMT.
Wait, am I
GMT.
crazy?
Greenwich Mean
Okay.
Time. GMT. And 10 p.m. Australian Western Standard Time. or 11 p.m. for Japanese people. I don't know why I said that. That's probably not really useful for anyone, except for Burner. But yeah, thank you for joining us, everybody. We thank you all for your ongoing support as we try and make the best content and the best fucking VTuber D&D game you ever goddamn seen. And then yeah, we have been VTuber Tabletop, and we'll see you on the other side. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.